Before glory, before triumph, there is pain. Modern life will tell you to avoid the pain. It will give you a drink or a pill or something to make the pain go away. Modern life will give you entertainment, games, headline news to focus your attention on. It will give you a show. Modern life will profit to sell you something that is just a little bit warmer, a little bit softer, a little bit more comfortable, and a little bit more easy. It will do anything except tell you the profound truth. The pain you are avoiding is actually the medicine you need. The pain needs to be felt before the healing and the strengthening can take place. Before you hold the sword, before you wear the crown, before your name echoes through time, you will kneel in agony. And this is no tragedy. This is the warrior's law. Smile at pain, because it means you are alive, because it means you are still in the fight. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is an indicator on the dashboard of your life, signaling to you that you are alive, and you are getting stronger, and you are healing. The true enemies are comfort and weakness, and there's no way to purge weakness except through the fire. Let's speak of the Spartans, not just the movie lines, the real men. Spartan boys were drafted into the Agaj at 7, separated from their mothers, thrown into a life of training where soft living wasn't just discouraged, it was eliminated. Food was scarce on purpose, not to starve them, to teach them hunger, to teach them that hunger is not the end. They fought daily, fist, foot, stick, no armor, no mercy. Cold nights on the stone floors, wounds that left scars and did not heal, because scars are medals to a Spartan. At Thermopylae, 300 Spartans stood against thousands of Persians. The Spartans were massively outnumbered. They ran into the battle anyway, not because they thought they'd win, but because they had trained so long to smile at the face of death that retreat was unthinkable. Now, shift continents. Japan, feudal era. The samurai followed Bushido, the way of the warrior, a code built around discipline, endurance, and honor. Samurai practiced katana strikes thousands of times in a single day, not 100, thousands, hands bleeding, legs trembling, yet they smiled. Miyamoto Musashi famously fought his first duel at age 13. By age 30, he was still undefeated, over 60 recorded duels. His philosophy was clear. The ultimate aim of martial arts is not having to use them. That means mastery. Mastery through pain, not using pain as an excuse, but as a signal. Keep going. There are some awesome examples of this mindset in action in ancient Rome. The gladiator fights in the Colosseum, it wasn't just a sport, it was survival in that very moment. Gladiators weren't all slaves. Some were volunteers. Why? Why would a person volunteer to be a gladiator in a fight? Because to fight in the arena was to gamble for glory, and glory was worth the pain. Think about that. Many chose to be there and trained for it. Gladiators trained endlessly with wooden swords heavier than real blades, because swinging iron would be too easy. They wanted it harder in training than it would ever be in a real fight. Broken bones, crushed ribs, severed fingers, and still, those who rose, those who survived, they became legends. The warrior archetype didn't vanish with history. David Goggins, today, he is living proof. A man who went from an obese pest exterminator, 300 pounds, pre-diabetic, to a Navy SEAL. During his SEAL training, Goggins completed Hell Week 3 times. Most men break on the first time. He ran ultra-marathons with broken feet. How? He duct-taped his toes and he smiled at the pain. Not because he felt nothing, but because he knew pain was the gateway. Jocko Willink, another Navy SEAL. Every morning, 4:30 a.m., training begins. Day in, day out. No excuses. Discipline equals freedom, Jocko says. Discipline is born from pain. Freedom is earned through it. Even athletes, Kobe Bryant, up at 4 a.m., Michael Jordan shooting until his arms ached. Every success story hides the same foundation: long, lonely hours, suffering unseen. That's the cost of the ticket for greatness. Pain isn't just physical. Elon Musk, when SpaceX first 3 rockets exploded, the company was almost closed down, broke, mocked, humiliated. But Elon Musk didn't fold. He didn't quit. He smiled at the pain, and he smiled at the humiliation because he knew pain means you're pushing the limits. Steve Jobs, fired from his own company, broke, betrayed, and banished from a company that he founded. But he returned. The company tried to take his idea for a next computer and develop it without him, but it failed, and he returned. And in that return, he built the iPhone, changed the world. Pain in business is just like pain in battle. Those who can't handle it, they will quit. Those who embrace it, they will conquer. Pain is not random. It is adaptation. When you lift heavy, you tear muscle fibers. Those tears hurt, but they trigger growth. Hormesis, that's the biological principle. Expose yourself to stress in controlled amounts, and your body becomes more resilient. It becomes more anti-fragile. Cold plunges, fasting, hard physical labor, all forms of intentional pain that rewire your nervous system. Your brain releases endorphins when pain hits, a natural opiate. That's why warriors learn to smile, not just mentally, but chemically. Your body rewards the fight. It only punishes quitting. The Stoic philosophers understood this before biology could explain it. Epictetus said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond." Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome through plague, invasion, betrayal, yet his journal isn't filled with complaint. It's filled with calm observation. If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. That's real strength, not just enduring pain, smiling while you do it. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort, sleeping on hard floors, walking barefoot in the winter, eating plain food even when luxury was available. Why? So they'd never be ruled by comfort, so they'd be ready when real pain came. Say this out loud, memorize it. When the world pushes you to your knees, repeat this. I smile at pain. Pain sharpens me. Pain does not own me. I own it. Pain is my tutor, my trainer, my forger. Through pain, I become unbreakable. Through pain, I rise. Softness is death. Comfort is poison. Ease is the enemy. I seek discomfort. I choose the hard road. I walk through the fire smiling because I know no warrior has ever been made in peace. No king was ever crowned without scars. I welcome scars. I welcome sweat. I welcome tears. I do not flinch. I do not fold. I do not beg. I smile at pain because pain is proof I am still in the fight. You want to embody this. It's not about speeches. It's about habits. This is not what you should do. These are just some ideas, but start doing more of these things and it will get you closer to pain, closer to not caring anymore, embracing it, closer to growth. Wake up early. When it hurts, get up anyway, before sunrise while the world sleeps. Train daily. Rain, snow, sickness, doesn't matter. Even if it's just push-ups in a dark room, train your body to respond without hesitation. Fast regularly. Go without food on purpose. Teach your body hunger is not death. Hunger is strength. Cold exposure, ice baths, cold showers, teeth chattering, smile through it. Do hard mental work, not just lifting weights. Read hard books, solve hard problems, learn difficult skills. Seek feedback. Ask where you're weak. Embrace critique. Embrace constructive criticism. Pain from truth is better than comfort from lies. When it's all over, when your body fails, when your time runs out, the question will not be, how easy was your life? The question will be, how How hard did you push? How much did you endure? How much weight did you carry? And how many others did you lift up while carrying it? Scars will tell your story, both seen and unseen. Let your life be a momentum to resilience. Let them say, that one never broke. That one never bowed. That one smiled at pain until the very end.